All right. So this is definitely a good stage for both candidates here. Roy just killing insanely early in every regard, just off the sides, off the top. And Captain Falcon, needless to say, there's not much you need to say about Falcon.
Yeah. Shoghi, I believe he's a Marth main, picking up Roy as well ever since the DLC.
Because, yeah, he started out as a Marth main, and he picked up Roy mostly because of his love for Fire Emblem, but also because he wanted to cover a lot of Marth's worst matchups, and he's definitely been working on Roy a lot and getting really good at him.
Roy, I definitely... Zero said that Roy, nice forward smash, taking the first off after King Dion. Zero said that Roy is the best swordsman in the game, and I definitely have to agree with him.
Yeah.
Roy has a lot of the aerial power that like Marth and Lucina have, but he also has very good frame data at the beginning.
And he's just like, in this game, it's so important to be fast, and he's just a lot faster than the other Fire Emblem cast, and he hits just as strong, if not stronger than
Wow, the neutral B to guard the edge, and there you go.
Very quick game here.
Game number 1.
Yeah,
going
that
over
neutral
the
B is amazing because you can charge it up for a whole 5 seconds, and then immediately after, you can do any move because it's almost lagless.
Yeah, the fact that it's lagless is super ridiculous because most of the time it's best to just bait it out and then just try and see where they're going from there.
Yeah,
look to what they're going to do after the neutral B rather than try and punish the neutral B. That's what you really have to do.
Yeah, exactly, because if you try to challenge that neutral B, it's probably going to end up being a bad time for you. I thought they were actually going to nerf it in this patch just because of how oppressive it could be.
I would add frames to the end lag, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That being said, here we go into game number 2. Shoghi going into Marth now and taking it to Battlefield. King Dion was his choice.
This is Shoghi's favorite stage. So, because
in a lot of cases, if your opponent has a favorite stage, it's best to just ban it out because you never want to take them there as much as you can. Like, for example, Town and City is more or less my favorite stage. I love going to Town and City. It benefits Zero Suit a lot, and those platforms can help me out when they're there with things like up air strings. And, it's very smart for most people to say, hey, do you want to go to Town City? I'll be like, yeah, every freaking time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ooh, good forward smash.
This is a counterpick stage here from King Dion, but I know Shoghi loves this stage just because of Marth's sword. On the edges of the platforms, it can always tipper if you get a good space on it.
That was a great string by Shoghi there, and he tries to go for the shield breaker, but not in the shield, so only does a small amount of knockback.
And it was actually, there was a very small nerf to the shield breaker for some reason.
The big reason why they nerfed shield breaker in this patch is because they also increased the shield stun.
Yeah,
on all
actually,
the moves.
that does make sense.
Because doing something like a down tilt to a shield breaker, before the nerf, that would have broken your shield instantly, and a lot of the time it's very hard to react to. So you could easily, get hit by the stun on the down tilt, and then boom, your neutral B and your shield is gone.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. That does make sense.
Great back here to take the first stock
from there. Shoghi with the rage here, max rage. So he's definitely got to be careful here, Captain Falcon, because Marth tipper rage, that can kill you extremely early.
Yeah,
so
I
you
think
want to be
Falcon
wary
can
of
die
that.
at 40%.
And Shoghi is no stranger to tippers. He has been practicing Marth since this game came out, and it is very scary. And the backer coming out from Falcon, not quite enough to kill across the stage.
Yeah, no, going from blast zone to blast zone, it's really hard to get that kill. The jab hits behind, but then... Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to happen. Throwing out a Falcon punch in neutral, that was gutsy.
That was gutsy from Shoghi to just continue the side B rather than try and get a shield up and go for a counter.
There, no fear. He knows it's not going to hit.
Absolutely no fear. That could have hit, but the very last movement from Shoghi there, from the side B, did get him behind the Falcon punch, so...
All right, jumping around in neutral there, trying to bait something out, and he succeeds. 71% lead for Shoghi here. Definitely not out of the running, though, for King Dion.
Get some Falcon with rage, do it forward smash, 80%.
Yeah, all you need is one grab, and you can easily string a good 30-40%. And that's all Falcon needs.
Definitely. Shoghi having a lot of control over the aerial mobility of Marth here, and the aerial control.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that Marth doesn't really have combos in this game, and they're right and they're wrong, because in the other games, Marth's... Let me pause for a second. That was a great shield breaker.
Shoghi doing the shield breaker, taking that game, and that's 2-0 to Shoghi in winners round 1.
Very nice play there.
Now, Marth does not have true combos in this game, so to speak, as you were saying, but most of them are very hard to get out of strings.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot more complicated. Like in the other games, there's the standard Ken combo, of course. And in this game, there's a lot more obscure combos. Like you can do a dancing blade into fair, into down tilts, and then run up and spike off stage.
A lot of the combos in this game aren't necessarily true combos, as if like, oh, they're still in hit stun, now you can definitely hit them. A lot of them are really actually strings where like it doesn't register because they're just out of hit stun, but for whatever reason, like it'll still hit within like 1 or 2 frames where they can't react with a shield dodge. And in a lot of cases, strings can apply to things that aren't technically true combos but still connect to each other perfectly every time. Or they can also apply to things where it can also apply to strings where, like, oh, hey, you know, base and air dodge, grab, goes for the up throw, gets base the air dodge again, up air, drops him down, gets the up smash from that as well because it didn't knock him up. Strings like that as well.